Cops are entrusted to uphold justice, but what happens when they get it completely wrong? Here are 4 times when idiot cops realized they arrested innocent people.
Here to talk to you. So you were at the gas station for a really long time and then pulled over, switched drivers. So why are you avoiding us?
Not at all. Actually, you just went down the wrong road because I was going to go to the thrift store.
This is Officer Ashley Hayes from the Teton County Sheriff's Office. On March 18, 2024, Officer Hayes observed a couple in a car waiting for more than the usual amount of time at a gas station in Teton, Wyoming. They also changed drivers, raised suspicion in her, and decided to follow them on their way. The couple then drove to a nearby post office where Officer Hayes confronted the woman inside the post office premises. Watch how the confrontation unfolds.
Hey, here to talk to you. So you were at the gas station for a really long time and then pulled over, switched drivers. So why are you avoiding us?
Not at all. Actually, you just went down the wrong road because I was going to go to the thrift store.
The thrift store over by Citizen 33?
Yeah.
It's not even close.
Well, I'm not from here, so it wasn't a big deal. It wasn't.
You are though. You've been around here before.
I just turned too soon.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So the thrift store is like half a block away from where you turned down, and then you guys switched drivers. Why'd you switch drivers? Does he have warrants?
No.
Who is he?
My boyfriend.
Okay.
Ben.
Ben what?
Crazy.
Crazy? Okay. Is there anything in the car that you guys are hiding?
No.
Do you mind if I check?
You can do whatever you need to do.
Okay. 2722, have him step out. Teton 22, and then a consent search.
The woman agrees to a search when Officer Hayes tells her that she needs to conduct one. Officer Hayes calls for a K9 unit to detect any drugs inside the vehicle. Observe what happens while the officer waits for the K9 unit to arrive.
You know what? You have to call my lawyer.
Okay.
You have to call my lawyer.
Sounds good. You can't go back into that car though. The post office. And Teton 22. You get a K9 route. Hey guys, so while you're here, I'm gonna have you put your phones right here. You step out of the vehicle, please.
I'm not giving you permission to touch my car, actually.
That's okay.
Yeah.
So you're gonna put your phone down here though, and he needs to get out.
I'm calling my lawyer.
I'm not gonna put my phone down.
I'm not doing
Call my
anything.
lawyers.
Actually,
You guys can put the phone down for right now.
I'm calling my lawyer
Call
right
my
now.
lawyer. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's
'Cause
fine.
I have that right. Thank
You don't.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do.
3322, can you come to my location?
What do we do? Why do you,
I don't know you guys.
why are you asking?
I don't know you guys are calling your lawyer. I'm asking you guys nicely to put the phone down.
Why are you approaching
If not, then I'm gonna have to detain you.
What are
Well, you guys are detained.
What are you approaching us for?
Because you guys were at the gas station for an abnormal amount of time, then you guys saw me, and then you pulled off over into the Citizen 33 parking lot, and then you guys switched drivers.
As Officer Hayes instructs the couple not to use their mobile phones during the investigation, they do not comply. Shortly after observing such behavior, Officer Hayes decides to put the man in handcuffs. Watch how the encounter ends.
They're saying we're being detained, and they're going to bring the drug dog to our vehicle.
Sergeant Allison, both of you sit on the curb right now.
I'm sorry?
Sit on the
We don't have a right to say.
I can clear detaining you. Sit on the curb.
You can't detain us. This is our lawyer. You talk to him, not
Sir?
us.
All right, sit on the curb or you're under arrest for resisting.
I have done nothing.
Sit on the curb.
What have I done?
Sir, sit on the curb.
Can you tell me what law I've broken?
Sir, sit on the curb.
Will this be over?
I'm not gonna.
Sit on the curb.
What have we done wrong?
We are calling for a canine. Sit
I
on
don't
the
care
curb.
about the canine. It doesn't bother me.
Sir, I'm ordering you to sit on the curb.
Ordering me?
Yes.
Can you please talk to the lawyer?
We're not in the military. I was in the military, but thank you very much. Okay,
You're under
okay.
arrest for obstructing.
God.
Don't let her walk away.
This is fucking unbelievable. This is fucking unbelievable. You guys are fucking pathetic. You know that? You know that? You guys have violated people. I don't care. Go ahead. Go ahead. Stuff needs to change. You do whatever you want. Call BART now, please. Call BART, please. They're arresting me for what? Nothing. No. I've done nothing wrong. By asking questions, this is what I've done.
Sir, you were ordered to sit on the curb and you did not.
Ordered to sit on the curb. Does that sound like a legal term to you?
Yeah.
Or a law? Excuse me, ma'am. That is not your property. That's not your property. None of this is your property. This is illegal, Sean.
It's illegal what you're doing. It's not right.
Here's some cigarettes.
What you say?
Me?
Yeah.
Am I shaking?
Yeah. Oh. Nervous?
No. What?
Because you're breaking the law. You're breaking the law. You're breaking the law.
Okay.
Do you know the law?
Yep.
You do?
Yep.
Okay. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not considering anything about it.
Kick off this boot for me.
I was seriously checking your mail.
Pick up your left foot and up and behind you.
I'm not doing it. I'm going to talk to my lawyer.
Alright.
You do have the right to remain silent.
Anything you say can be used against you in court of law. You also have the right to have an attorney present during any questioning. You cannot afford one. One will be appointed at public expense. Do you understand your rights? Alright, well, you've been informed of them, so.
Okay, you can put your boot on. Do you want me to grab this side? Did you
Not
search
yet.
that side?
Snare.
Teton 22, we've got one detained. Go ahead with your traffic.
You guys are this board.
Correction, one under arrest.
What?
Did you say there's something in
Yeah,
there?
there's something in there.
What's this regarding?
I don't understand what.
Madison's on.
What?
Madison's on.
Okay.
They want to talk to somebody. And I can do that.
Yeah.
Teton 27 units.
Do you want me to take her phone for right now?
Yeah,
I've
been over
asked her several
people.
times. Okay.
Lawyer.
I do have to take your phone. I don't want you calling other people. I
was gonna
understand
call
that
his
you're
lawyer.
trying to talk to your lawyer. He has the right to call his lawyer when it's reasonable. Right now it is not reasonable. So I'm going to take your phone right now.
I'm not consenting to any searches, and
That's
I'm not
okay.
consenting to
Thank
anything.
you.
Phone? What?
I'm not consenting
I
to
have no
anything.
representation
That's
now. It's illegal. Where's my lawyer? Where's
We're
my
not, sir,
lawyer?
we're not asking any more questions.
He has the right to talk to his lawyer.
He does, yes, when it's reasonable. So when
What lawyer?
earlier, when I was saying, hey, you guys can't be talking to people right now, it's not
That
reasonable
is
for us to be able
reasonable.
to
It
talk
is
to you
by
guys.
law we have the right to exercise our rights and talk to
You
our
do
lawyer
have
and
the right
have
to
only go
exercise
through
your
our
rights.
lawyer.
That being said, when it causes me and public safety, or and the public,
It's not a
He's not
conflict of public
danger.
interest.
Right, but I don't know you, right? Is that fair? I don't know you, I don't know him. I'm saying, hey, you guys were being super weird, super suspicious.
We were not being weird at all. We were sitting at the gas station doing scratches. Did you come in and look? Did you actually?
We actually had
investigate?
people
How come you
come
pulled
in and
over
look.
and swapped drivers? But you
I
got
went
behind
to
you.
the wrong. We were
So how
going
come
to
you
the
swapped drivers?
just
What does
because
that
we
matter?
swapped drivers.
Don't answer.
Why?
Don't answer.
Why?
I'm not
right
talking.
after. Okay, she's
Don't
done
answer.
talking. I got that.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Sweet.
You free to go? She free to go?
Yeah, she's free to go.
She free to go?
Yeah, she's free to go.
Yeah, we're gonna book him real quick and give him a chance to bond out.
After the K9 unit searched their vehicle, the cops found nothing. Shortly afterward, the woman was informed that she was free to leave. The man was placed under arrest for resisting. The names of the couple have been kept confidential. If you think this was the only cop who realized they arrested innocent people, wait until you watch this next case.
We got people call here and say shots fired over here. This property is technically abandoned. So before I leave, I have to put something in the computer that I talked to such and such, and this is who belongs to. If this is your property, you're not here. Somebody comes over here and shooting on your property. I don't do anything about it. How are you gonna feel?
Hey, leave! Leave!
This is Officer Hudson from the Sussex County Sheriff's Office. On May 13th, 2023, Officer Hudson and other officers pulled over an individual named Robert Huffman. Mr. Huffman was driving around a property he owns in Sussex County, Virginia, when he was stopped by the cops. Watch how the traffic stop escalates.
I haven't committed a crime.
Right now there's an investigation going on, sir, for shots fired in the area, and I need to know who I made contact with.
I haven't committed a crime.
I'm with Sussex Sheriff. I identify myself.
I haven't committed a crime.
Sir, what's your name?
I haven't committed a crime.
What's your name, sir?
My name's Rob. It's a pleasure to meet you, Hudson.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. So we got to call the shots fired in the area. Do you own? You say you own that land up there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How long you live up there or just land?
Just land.
Okay. Hold on. Okay. So originally called the shots fired in the area. Anytime shots fired in the area, we got to come. If it's hunting, hunting time, we get a lot of calls. So we have to investigate because we don't know what's going on. I don't know that there's land back there. I don't know that that it belongs to you. I don't know that you shooting back there or whatever. I don't know that stuff. So I have to investigate. When a citizen calls, we have to investigate.
Okay.
So that's what I'm investigating. So again, you got your ID on you.
No, it's not illegal.
So I gotta make
I didn't break any laws.
Yeah. So we gotta call a red truck that shots fired in the area.
Okay.
So again, I'm investigating. It's an ongoing investigation. So do you have shots fired in the area?
That's a crime?
Yes, sir. Around the roadway and the houses in the area.
Oh,
yes,
no,
sir.
no, it was never any.
Okay, I don't know that yet. I haven't went back. The only thing I got is a red truck. So again, I have to make.
I'm just gonna exercise my Fifth Amendment right at this point.
Okay, that's fine. I need your ID, though, sir.
I'm not gonna ID myself. I haven't broken the law.
Step out the vehicle for me, sir. Step back here for me.
I don't consent to any searches or seizures.
I'm not searching vehicle. I need to know, do you have your ID on you? I need to know who I made contact with, sir.
I haven't broken a law. Can you articulate a law that I've broken?
Right now, you must identify yourself, sir, because I have made contact and there's an ongoing investigation.
I'm exercising my Fifth Amendment right.
So you're refusing to identify yourself to me.
You haven't articulated a crime.
It's an ongoing investigation of shots fired in the area, sir.
It's not a crime. It's in the county.
You're missing the whole point, sir.
I am not giving up my Fifth Amendment right.
So that land belongs to you.
Right.
That land belongs to you.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any backstops behind any shooting that's going on back there?
I'm not going to answer any questions.
Okay, that's fine. Give me 1 second.
No, I don't think it's a Terry
stop.
There
you go.
Okay.
Am I free to leave?
So this is the rule. I'm going to print out the laws of Sussex County. I'm going to put it on that fence. It is regulations that have to follow. We are going to report it. They are going to come and investigate your area that you're shooting over there. Again, I'm going to take a picture. My body camera right here.
I don't want you to trespass on my property.
Listen, sir.
Okay.
Again, shots was fired in their area. Their homes right there. You can't shoot within a certain feet of the homes. So if y'all are in violation of that, you will be charged. Okay?
There's still no crime.
Yes, it is a crime. You can't shoot within certain feet of a home, sir.
Well, how many feet was I in?
You're good to go, sir. Have a good day.
Thank you. Y'all take care. Stay safe.
The officers claim that they received a call regarding a red truck spotted near an area where gunshots were heard. Subsequently, they wanted to detain Mr. Huffman, stating that they do not need reasonable suspicion to do so. For those who don't know, cops require a reasonable suspicion or a valid probable cause to detain someone. After the stop ended, Mr. Huffman drove to his nearby property where he met his father, Michael Huffman, who was already on the property with his son's permission. Watch how the police interact with Michael Huffman.
Okay, so sir, maybe I can talk to you. This is where it goes. You got a second? We don't know who owns this property. We got people call here and say shots fired over here. This property is technically abandoned. So before I leave, I have to put something in the computer that I talked to such and such, and this is who belongs to. If this is your property, you're not here. Somebody comes over here and shooting on your property. I don't do anything about it. How are you gonna feel?
Hey, leave! Leave!
Sir, I can't leave right now because of the open investigation.
You're trespassing.
Sir, you might want to calm down before you go to jail, sir. You might want to calm down. Well, if he owns it, he needs to come back and show his ID. Okay, that's
You heard
fine.
that? Get the hell off my property.
Sir, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Turn around, put your hands behind your back for destruction and not cooperating with law enforcement.
Stop a minute.
No, sir. No, he's not going to curse me out. I haven't been disrespectful.
Mr. Michael Huffman argues that he won't comply by not giving him his ID and Officer Hudson needs to leave. Officer Hudson immediately places him under arrest, stating that he is being arrested for obstruction and not cooperating with law enforcement. Watch how the encounter ends.
All right, wait a minute. Stop.
No, sir.
I have a
No,
weapon.
sir.
I have a weapon in my pocket.
That's fine, sir.
Okay, it's unloaded weapon in my pocket right here.
Right here. Here you go.
This stupid bastard has put me in handcuffs. You don't need to get that.
There you go. 740 Sussex, show one in custody. Come on, sir. I'm going to read you your rights. You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say will or can be used against you in a court of law. You have a right to talk to a lawyer, have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, you want to be appointed to represent you before any question. If you wish, you can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand the rights I explained to you, sir?
597-463. You need me to head your way?
We 10-4.
Send your man in handcuffs. You better get your supervisor out here now.
You turn around? Yes, sir. We're taking you to headquarters.
Sorry.
597-463. When you give me a call as soon as you get a second.
You can give him a call.
You're at Amplitude.
I can't do shit. I can't sit back. I can't do nothing.
Go ahead, give him a call. So just for right now?
I have no signs right there.
Are you the owner of this property?
I told y'all not to come on my property.
Are you the owner of this property, sir?
I want to see your supervisor.
Are you the owner of this property? Are you the owner of the property? So at this time, sir, if you're not willing to identify yourself, I'm going to ask you to leave, sir. Okay, turn around, put your hands behind your back, sir. Thank you.
I want to see your supervisor. Gary, will you hold this camera? Hold it up.
Right now, it's for evidence. Right now, it's his property, so I'm going to hold on to it.
Do you have a warrant? Do you have a warrant?
I'm holding on to your property right now, sir.
Video record everything.
Can you?
I'm
gonna take your.
Breaking the law.
Listen, sir, I'm gonna take your watch off because I can't put your handcuffs on. Okay.
My rights. Violating my rights. What's your name? Dominic. I told y'all not to come on my property. I told y'all not to come on my property.
Please comply with his verbal orders.
I told y'all not to come on my property. I told you not to come on my property. How are you? So what are you arresting me for? Trespassing?
Right now, you're being detained, sir.
For
To identify
trespassing?
you, sir. No, I'm
For
not.
trespassing?
No, sir.
So
Why we got him?
Are you?
Do you have any weapons on you?
Yes, I do.
What
I
you
have a 9mm Glock on my right side.
Okay. I'm gonna take it off your right side. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Why
is
don't
it one
you
in the
not
head?
muzzle flash?
Is it one in the head?
Come here and videotape these guys.
Stand right here, sir. And stop.
Lean against the car for me, please.
Stand right here, sir.
Stand right there and relax, okay?
Don't muzzle flash.
Stand right here, sir.
You don't know how to use
Stand right here, sir, and calm down.
Please.
Calm down.
Please calm down.
Calm down. Turn around.
You're not-
You're moving
not
back,
being
sir.
compliant, sir.
You're not being compliant.
I'm
okay?
complying. You muzzle flash me. Y'all don't know how to use firearms? You pointed that gun at me.
Sir, stop cursing before you receive a
I
charge.
have the freedom of speech.
No, you don't.
I don't have the freedom of speech on my property.
You don't own the whole world.
No, I just, sir, you can't be moving up. Sir, I'm going to put you back in the seat till I get done, if you can't. Let me finish this so we can get it out your way.
If you just take the hands off so I can stand like a human being.
Is it all right if I grab a chair?
Yeah, you can grab my chair. All right, Mr. Michael, your court date is July the 17th, 2023, 9 o'clock at
I
this.
will not be there.
Okay, at Sussex Courthouse, okay? Here's a copy of your ticket and driver's license. No problem, sir.
I will not.
Okay. All right, Mr. Huffman, your court date is July the 17th, 2023, 9 o'clock at the Sussex Courthouse for using abusive language to another. Here's your driver's license and your copy of your ticket.
Where does he?
That's all you could get me for?
No, sir, I can give you more, sir, if you like.
Hey, we're gonna wrap this up.
Yeah. A lawyer's gonna have a field day.
All right, sir.
You go ahead and you're welcome.
All your weapons up there, your watch up there, everything's up there.
Somebody's holster is over here.
That's his holster.
I believe it's Mr. Huffman. Here you go, Mr. Huffman. You're going to give you your firearm back. Don't get your holsters back here on the ground. We don't want to run it over, okay?
I just want y'all to leave my property.
We're leaving right here, okay?
Trespass.
Business is done.
You trespass.
Is that your watch?
Yes, it is.
All right, and your holster from your weapon right there, mister. All right, have a good day.
Hey,
Be mine.
Call you.
All right.
Get off my property. Is your little camera on, Hudson?
After confirming that Mr. Huffman was the owner of the property, both his father and Mr. Huffman were issued citations for the use of abusive language. After the issuance of a citation, the cops left the scene without an arrest. It is uncertain whether Mr. Huffman decides to pursue any legal action against the officers involved. If you think this was the maximum when cops realized they arrested innocent people, then you probably aren't aware of this next case.
Well, number one, you're on the street corner, okay? And it's wrong.
Well,
and your message is going to fall into deaf ears here, okay?
It might, but it also might fall on some good ground and bring forth fruit.
So listen, man. Nobody here is paying any attention to your side, okay?
I think I'm making a big demonstration. Did you see that?
I'm tired. Number one, you don't have my permission to film me, so don't film me anymore.
I can film you all I want.
This is Officer James Elliott from the Calvary Chapel. On April 18th, 2021, an individual named Titus Hartford stood on a public sidewalk in front of the Calvary Chapel in Chattanooga, Tennessee, holding a sign related to his faith, Christianity. After a parking lot attendant spotted him standing there, Mr. Hartford greeted him and told him the reason for him being there. Watch how the encounter unravels.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you?
Doing well.
What is the purpose of that?
I'm trying to lead people to Jesus by correcting some of the oppositions to his teachings. I can't really get kicked off of public property, so I reckon I'll just stay here in the safe zone. Well, I'm in the middle of, this is not the time to do it. But later.
When is the time?
Tonight, this evening.
Now is the only time convenient for me.
Well, then I guess.
That's the truth.
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
What's going on?
How are you?
Good. Hey, man. How are you today?
I'm doing well.
What's your name? I'm Darren.
I'm choosing not to reveal that at this time.
That's okay. I was just want to introduce myself. What can I help you with today, man?
Just help me get my message out.
You know, it's great that you have your theological and doctrinal belief, but do you really think this is the best place to try to get that message out? Why?
Yeah. Because this is a church that's popular.
Which teaches the Word of God, where He changes people's lives. So why would you?
Maybe there's people who want to go forward in their relationship with Jesus.
Yeah, man. You know, and I know you're smart enough to where I see that you're standing on on public property. It's the sidewalk. But man, can we not just agree today, maybe not to have this happen? Well, I have our congregation. I'm a shepherd, right? So
a hireling.
No, I'm called by God, brother. We don't do hirelings here.
The reason you don't teach the teachings of Jesus is because you flee when you see all the wolves coming in here.
I don't flee from anything, but I'm standing here in front of a person that I feel might be a wolf. So I'm going to ask you very kindly, just for the consideration of God Almighty and the congregation that comes here, church, can we just put this thing away today?
No.
And then go and maybe have lunch?
I'm invoking my constitutional right.
Mr. Delaney asks Mr. Hartford to remove the sign and leave the area. However, he fails to comply and insists that it is his constitutional right. For those who don't know, the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution grants citizens the rights of freedom of speech and freedom of the press. Watch what is about to happen.
Yeah, I know, but there's also a thing to where there's a legal thing that says that you become, legally, if you become a public nuisance, and we feel that it is, I can call Chattanooga.
Well, then call the police. And
then say that you.
If I'm breaking the law, arrest me.
You're making a scene right now, aren't you, Sergeant? Am I correct in my understanding, sir, of the law? If he and I are having a problem with people and we're causing an upright in a scene in front of people, is that?
Do you mind if I talk to him?
Yeah, you're welcome to talk to him, but you ain't gonna get nowhere.
No, I'm ready to have a Bible study.
Well, then come on inside and talk to me. let's get your Bible. Let's go open it up.
I don't want to play into your hand because I know what happens when I go in there. Then I become
have you ever been here before? Yes, you have, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
I know exactly who you are, bro. You don't think I remember who you are? Why can't we just go inside and have a civil conversation, you and I, that we were not out here making a fool of ourselves?
Well, when I get done doing what I'm doing, I'll call you or email you. Just leave me your contact information and we'll go from there.
No, this is not working well for me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry. You should have put your house on more solid ground.
Listen, man, can you do me a favor? Could you just not let me listen to that, please? I'm asking you as a man to man. That's all I'm asking you for. There's no reason to stop this.
Preach from the rooftops.
Well, number one, you're on the street corner, okay? It was wrong. Well, and your message is going to fall on deaf ears here, okay?
It might, but it also might fall on some good ground and bring forth fruit.
So listen, man. Nobody here is paying any attention to your side, okay?
I think I'm making a big demonstration. Did you see that?
I'm tired of it. Number one, you don't have my permission to film me, so don't film me anymore.
I can film you all I want.
I said no, sir. Okay?
Hey,
no.
Don't touch my stuff.
Get off my property.
I'm not on your property.
Get off my property, dude.
I'm not on your property.
Listen, man, leave. Hey, Sergeant, can you call a district car? I think we have a public problem here right now with me and him. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
You should get a better job, man. Just...
Okay.
You shouldn't touch people's belongings that don't belong to you.
Listen, man. Hey, man, listen.
Leave me your contact information. We'll study the Bible.
Contact information. We've had this conversation before, bro.
Okay, well, contact me. We'll study the Bible. Hey, how you doing? Name and badge number, please.
You got an ID on you?
Name and badge number.
Elliot, 1099. Where's your ID, bro?
That's irrelevant. Have I committed a crime?
Yeah, you're trespassing. You're refusing to leave, man.
I'm on public property. This is a sidewalk.
Church property. Let me see your ID.
This is a sidewalk.
Let me see your ID. I need your ID or you're gonna go to jail.
This is a sidewalk. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dude, I need your ID.
Okay. Well, maybe that was...
Give me your ID or are you gonna go to jail?
I'm not gonna give you my ID. I have no reason to.
Put your arm behind your back.
I'm on the sidewalk, so I don't see why I'm being arrested.
Well, you're refusing to give me your ID. You have to identify yourself in my office.
This is not a stop and ID state.
What's your name?
Officer Elliott accuses Mr. Hartford of trespassing on Church's property and places him under arrest for this offense. He refused to comply with the officer's command of demanding his ID. For those who don't know, the Fifth Amendment protects the rights of citizens to deny identification to law enforcement when they believe that they can be unreasonably incriminated. Mr. Hartford was taken to jail, which caused him to miss 2 days of work. His camera and the sign he demonstrated were both confiscated by the officer. He was charged with criminal trespass, however. Later, the charge was dismissed almost after a year. However, Mr. Hartford filed a lawsuit against the officers involved. The proceedings of the lawsuit are unknown. If you think this was the last cop who realized they arrested innocent people, then you probably haven't heard of this next case.
Have I done anything wrong?
Well, you're recording a suspicious activity, which puts this into a category of suspicious activity, which means that in Missouri versus Ohio, I can detain you until I can determine or deny that there's criminal activity.
Terry v. Ohio says suspicious activity is not enough for reasonable cause for ID.
There's already a call on it, so yes.
So suspicious activity, is that a felony or misdemeanor?
That's a misdemeanor.
These are officers from the Greer Police Department. On June 15, 2016, a First Amendment auditor named Mr. Valentine was filming in a public parking lot for the municipal court and the police department buildings in Greer, South Carolina. Watch what happens when Officer Sharada approaches him.
No reason, really.
How are you today? How are you today?
What's your name and badge number?
I'm Corporal Shrad at the Greer Police Department. How are you?
I'm all right.
Okay. Is there any reason why you're videotaping? I'm just curious. You're not in any kind of trouble. There's nothing here other than we got called and told that you were walking around the parking lot. So, any particular reason for it? No, you're not going to answer. So we're just going to have a stare off because I'm recording you and you're recording me. Is that what we're going to do? you have your ID on you?
Have I done anything wrong?
Well, you're recording a suspicious activity, which puts this into a category of suspicious activity. This means that Terry versus Ohio, I can detain you until I can determine or deny that there's criminal activity.
Terry v. Ohio says suspicious activity is not enough for reasonable cause for ID.
There's already a call on it, so yes.
So suspicious activity, is that a felony or misdemeanor?
That's a misdemeanor.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
And I can't believe you just sat here and lied.
Yep, go ahead and give me your ID.
Can you call your supervisor to the scene?
I am a supervisor.
I need another one. Okay. I need a lieutenant or somebody else.
Officer Sharada demands ID from Mr. Valentine. However, he does not provide him with it. Officer Sharada, in response, then requests his supervisor to arrive at the scene to handle the matter. Watch what happens when his supervisor arrives.
Okay.
Actually, I'll go and do this type of thing.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm just curious.
Hey.
Criminal activity, there's nothing to worry about.
So why are you asking for my ID then?
Because you're not answering me. And when you're not answering me, how do I know you're not filming this parking lot to come shoot it up?
It's called the Fifth Amendment, right?
So I can check on that if it's suspicious. And part of that checking is to identify you. So if I can get
it's suspicious, a felony or misdemeanor.
Hey, sir. Again.
Name, badge number?
Sergeant Forrester, 301.
All right, how you doing?
Good. How can I help you?
Well, he contacted me. He wanted my ID for no reason, so I need a supervisor to let him know that, without any crime being committed, I don't have to present my ID.
Well, he actually got a call on you.
Well, what crime have I committed?
Well, anytime somebody calls in and reports suspicious activity,
it's suspicious of felony or misdemeanor.
It's neither one, but he asked.
Okay, thank you. So he said it was a misdemeanor.
Sergeant Forrester claims that they received a call against Mr. Valentine as him being suspicious, justifying Officer Sharada's approach. The supervisor also claimed that Officer Sharada could have detained Mr. Valentine based on the call. Watch how Mr. Valentine does in this situation.
So now we have a conflict on which one it is.
We don't have a conflict at all. We have a conflict with
hold on,
you're acting,
whoa.
Taping on the parking lot in today's day and age, that's fine. That's fine. You ain't got to whoa nothing.
What's your name and badge number?
My badge number is 201. It's Lieutenant Holcomb. Holcombe. Now,
let me
have an ID.
This is the intimidation factor right here.
Have an ID, please.
What crime have I committed? What crime have I committed?
An ID.
What crime have I committed?
You're gonna be failure to listen to a law enforcement officer ask you for an ID.
What crime have I committed?
An ID?
What crime have I committed?
Have you got an ID?
What crime have I committed?
Videotaping our parking lot and walking around the police.
Is that a crime?
Yes, sir. Right now, in the day and age that we're dealing with, yes, sir, it is a crime.
What crime have I committed today?
Anytime there's a suspicious person.
Is that a felony or a misdemeanor?
It's a. Let me see your ID. You got the count of 3 or you're going to jail.
Now you gotta see, I got one hand on my camera.
1, 2.
Don't show me.
You're under arrest.
Now under arrest.
Sir, you got your ID on you? Sir, you got your ID on you?
I like to tell my name not to stick to anybody so I can hold the police.
Guess what? That's not a right.
Actually, not this.
That's a right to stay in jail. That's a right to stay in jail because if we don't have an ID and name and everything, then you stay in jail until we figure out who you are. So you can tell us who you are, or you can stay in jail until we figure it out. You were interfering with the police.
What crime have I committed?
Interfering with the police. Yes, you were.
You guys just came and approached me.
Yes, sir. And I asked you for an ID.
And what crime have I committed?
Interfering with the police.
What crime?
Interfering with the police.
What crime? For you suspended for
Listen to me, because I know you're not deaf.
I don't gotta listen to you.
Interfering with the police.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
I was not.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't. And you know I wasn't. Don't worry about it.
I'm not worried about it.
I do this all the time.
That's fine.
I'm gonna do the South Carolina, North Carolina,
well, guess what? You're gonna see the inside of the South Carolina jail. Right here.
There you go.
Like I heard you say something.
Mr. Valentine, after continuously refusing to ID himself, prompted the supervisor to place him under arrest. He was placed in the cop cruiser and was taken to jail. He was charged with interfering with police. However, after a couple of hours, he was released. It's horrifying to see innocent people being arrested for doing nothing wrong. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like and subscribe for more. Goodbye.